Okay, this is the chorus to Learn to Fly. What I'm going to do this time around is show you the chords first, and then we'll play along with the music a little bit later. That way when you do see me play along with it, you'll be able to associate the different chord types that we're using with the music that we're going to learn. So let's start now with the B suspended second chord that we learned earlier. That's the one we used for the verse when we had. That's going to be our first chord of the chorus. Next up we have an F sharp major chord. And to do that one, we're going to use our second finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger, 4th fret, 1st string, and then we're going to squeak our pinky in here to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and our 1st finger is going to stretch down here to the F sharp note on the 6th string, which is the 2nd fret. And it's going to sound like this. And then our last chord is going to look like this, which is an E chord with an F sharp note thrown in. And those are going to be the 3 chords that we have. So it will be something like this. I've been looking to the sky to save me, looking for a satellite, looking for something to hold me down right. Now as far as the picking goes for this one, we're going to pick the notes individually. Picking pattern I just used there was, which is 6th, 2nd, 3rd, and then 1st strings, and then back down, and then we do a similar figure with the E chord. So the whole thing would look like this. And we're going to do that pattern a couple times, and then he goes to this part here where he goes, try to make it home this time. Try to make it home this time. And then goes into the bridge. By the way, I've chosen the second chorus to play along with because it has this little extra change in there. It's a little more complete than the first chorus, so when we play along with this, it's going to actually be the second chorus, because that's the one that's got all the chords to it, and that's also the one that goes straight into the bridge. So anyway, that next one is going to be a G5 chord. The way we make that one is 2nd finger, 3rd fret, 6th string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Just like that. And then we have, which is A suspended 4 to A. A suspended 4 being 3rd finger or 2nd finger, your choice, on 2nd string, 3rd fret, to A, which is 1st finger laid across all 3 of these strings, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings on the 2nd fret, and an E chord that we saw earlier, and a quick F sharp, which is our power chord shape, on the 2nd fret, root on the 6th string, and then we do that again. And then from there we go into the bridge, which I'm going to show you next. So let's go ahead and play that along with the music now so you can get a good look at it, and then we'll go ahead and work on. By the way, in order to accommodate doing both guitars at the same time when we do the play along, which is the last segment of the lesson, what we're going to do is I'm going to take the second half of this after we go to save me, chord, and then jump up here to our other E figure. So we're going to go from here to give it a little bit of a combination of both figures of rhythm that we encounter during the song, and that way you'll get a little bit of a chance to practice both, and also it'll give it a little variation. And on the other side of the coin, every verse we do, even though during the second verse this chord is played along with this chord here, we play this one along with it. Those two are played together to give it a little more of a full sound. What we're going to do during all the verses is play this pattern for the play along. So there's combinations of each pattern that happen during the song when we have two guitars, and we're coming up with a happy medium to play during the play along. So when you see what I do, you'll get a better, clearer idea of how that's going to fall together when we do the play along. But anyway, there's a little preview. Let's move along now and work on the bridge.